Thanks, Emily. A student is recovering after being airlifted to a local hospital Friday night. Softball player Brittany Scott was hit by a line drive while she was pitching to a teammate inside batting cages. Head coach Tommy Forrester tells EHCtv Scott then experienced convulsions. She was airlifted to Bristol Regional Medical Hospital for treatment. Scott was diagnosed with a concussion and released around 1:30 Saturday morning. Forrester tells us he wants to thank students, faculty, and staff on campus for their response in organizing a candlelight vigil and prayers for his player. He tells us Scott is still having dizzy spells and headaches. She is expected to return to practice as early as next week. Dr. Michael Lane is the recipient of the 2014 Outstanding Faculty Award. The award is given annually by the State Council for Higher Education in Virginia. Lane is a professor of chemistry at Emory and Henry and a 2005 graduate of the college. He recognizes his colleagues and students for making the award possible. Lane tells us his teaching style was molded in part by his education as a student at Emory and Henry. Lane's award makes the 6th consecutive year Emory and Henry has won a state award for teaching. Students across campus are being encouraged to apply for a Diversity Innovation Grant. The grant is sponsored by the Emory and Henry Student Life with the assistance of the Virginia Association for Independent Colleges. Students can receive up to $500 for submitted ideas. Student Life staff tells us creating a diverse atmosphere engages students in a creative thinking process. The grant proposals will be reviewed by a staff committee and projects must be completed in the spring semester. Anyone interested in applying can visit our EHCtv Facebook for details. And January is Clean Your Computer Month, and the IT department has some tips. They tell us this is a nice time to delete old files and organize files you would like to keep. They say it is best to delete the internet browsing history before any type of web cleanup to keep programs running quickly. The IT department recommends creating a separate administrative login for installation purposes. They say at the end of the day, nothing will ever be a substitute for good judgment while clicking on the internet. Thanks for joining me, Olivia Bailey. We'll have it back to Emily.